Let's talk about sex. It's, it's the thing America makes its gym teachers explain for some reason. America's been legalizing a lot of vices. Weed, gambling, breakfast for dinner. But one activity is still relegated to the shadows: sex work. Which is weird because it's the oldest profession in the world, and Americans love old stuff. Just look at our presidential candidates. But why is sex work still stigmatized in 2023? It's something I want to discuss in tonight's Long Story Short. Ever since the 1900s, sex work has been mostly illegal in the United States, and none of those laws have actually stopped it, which makes sense, right? Usually banning something just makes you want it more. It's like when gay marriage was banned. It's the whole reason I'm with my husband. I'm not even gay, it's just spite. What these laws have done is stigmatize sex work as dirty and immoral, pushing it further into the shadows of society. And that has made it one of the most dangerous professions in the country. It's even more dangerous on average than being a cop. And, you wouldn't think those jobs have anything in common, right? For one, sex workers only choke you if you ask them to. Oh, yeah. But there's one place in America where things aren't quite so dire for sex workers: Nevada. Nevada shows us that when you get sex work out of the shadows, it becomes something much less scandalous: a job.
Nevada, the only state where sex work is legal in some areas. There are about 24 brothels across Nevada where sex workers have to pay taxes and get regular STD checks.
A lot of people think that we're dirty, when in all actuality, I've been tested more than probably 95% of the human population.
And just like any other business, there are safety regulations here. There are security cameras and panic buttons, which is a lot different than the outside world of illegal prostitution. The women here go through thorough background checks.
Everybody working there is licensed, legal, verified, has cleared their STD and STI testing, and have jumped through all the requisite hoops.
That's right. In Nevada, all sex workers have to get background checked, STD tested. They literally have to be licensed to smash, which also happens to be my favorite James Bond movie. By the way, not once has Bond ever pulled out a condom. That's why they have to keep replacing him. He dies of syphilis. This is why we should want sex work to be regulated. Regulations keep sex workers safe from nearly every single job hazard, except for the clients who just want to talk and then end up crying for an hour. Now look, Nevada isn't perfect. They have issues with monopolies, licensing fees. They're in the desert, so sand gets all up in everything. But it has been the lone bright spot in America when it comes to regulating sex work, at least for now. Multiple states across the country are looking to decriminalize prostitution, and Maine just did it last summer. Although it's Maine, so, the prostitutes are lobsters, and you don't have sex with them, you just eat them. Come to think of it, I think I may have just gone to a lobster shack. Anyway, there's momentum to protect sex workers. Even some people who oppose prostitution say that we should leave sex workers alone and arrest clients instead. Although studies have shown that reducing client demand doesn't reduce the supply of sex workers. Remember, it takes 2 to tango and 3 to Eiffel Tower. So long story short, this is not an easy issue to fix, and there's no agreement on how to do it. But what we do know is that sex work is not going away anytime soon. So let's find a solution that protects sex workers' safety and treats them with dignity. Because after giving out so many happy endings, it's about time they get one themselves.